Being a parent is amazing, but it's also really hard. Some people are naturals and others struggle, and that's okay. What I find when I see parents in the emergency department is that they often struggle with pressure. That's pressure from family and friends, pressure from strangers, pressure from social media, and most importantly, pressure from ourselves. And what I tell a lot of parents is that if the baby is happy, the child is happy, and if you're happy, and if what you're doing is safe, then it doesn't really matter what you're doing. What I mean by that is you'll get a lot of advice, and a lot of it is good intentioned. But often you need to take the bits that suit you and just discard the bits that don't. One good example of this is growth and development. I see a lot of parents come to me because they're concerned about how their child is growing or developing compared to their first child, or compared to their friend's child, or compared to a child that they've seen on social media. Each child is different. They grow and develop at their own pace, and some will be a bit slower than others and some will be a bit faster, and again, that's okay. A lot of what we see with growth and development in children is long term. It's not just a single point in time. So as long as you're following up with your GP, maternal child health nurse, and keeping track of how things are going, then your child's pace is their own pace. So taking that as an example, I just really want to make parents aware that what you do at home and how your child develops and grows and how they behave is really individual and based on you and your family. And you should try your very best to not compare it to what you see on Instagram or Facebook or with your friends. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's something that I really wanted to get across. There are some really important resources that can be helpful for parents, particularly when you're finding the areas of parenting quite difficult. A GP is a fantastic resource for what could be normal or not, and also to provide you with extra mental health supports if needed. The maternal child health nurse, and with their regular checkups and regular check-ins, is a great way to keep track of how things are going. Local hospital resources such as the Royal Children's Hospital, Raising Children's Network website as well are fantastic reputable sources. There are some great parenting hotlines in Victoria as displayed on the screen, the Parent Line Victoria and Maternal Child Health Line. Both of these resources can be there when you are in times of struggle and when there are other questions that you just can't find the answer to anywhere else. Most of all, look after yourself. If you're struggling, make sure you seek support, either professionally or personally with your family, friends, or your parents group. And if you can, taking time for self-care is crucial. As a parent, we often don't think about ourselves enough because we're so busy thinking about everyone else. But sometimes the only way to look after everyone else is if you look after yourself.